Let me help you. God message today. God message for you today. God message for me today. My beloved child, in the journey of life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by challenges, uncertainties, and the weight of daily responsibilities. During such times, it's essential to remember that God's presence is a constant, unwavering source of comfort and strength. Embracing this divine presence can transform our perspective, infusing our lives with hope, courage, and a profound sense of peace. The promise of God's unfailing presence. Scripture reassures us of God's continual presence in our lives. In Matthew 28 verse 20, Jesus promises, "I am with you always, even to the end of the age." This declaration isn't just a fleeting assurance but a steadfast commitment that, regardless of our circumstances, we are never alone. God walks beside us through every high and low, offering guidance, support, and unwavering love. Finding strength in His presence. Life's challenges can sometimes feel insurmountable, leading to feelings of fear and doubt. However, acknowledging God's presence empowers us to face these obstacles with renewed strength. As stated in Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, yes, I will help you." This verse serves as a powerful reminder that with God by our side, we possess the resilience to overcome any adversity. Experiencing joy through divine connection. Beyond providing strength, God's presence is a wellspring of joy and fulfillment. In Psalm 16 verse 11, it's written, "In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." This passage highlights that true, lasting joy isn't found in external circumstances but through a deep, personal connection with the divine. By cultivating this relationship, we can experience a profound sense of contentment and happiness that transcends life's challenges. Cultivating awareness of God's presence. To fully benefit from God's presence, it's crucial to cultivate an awareness of it in our daily lives. This can be achieved through practices such as prayer, meditation, and reading Scripture. Engaging in these activities allows us to attune our hearts and minds to the subtle ways God communicates with us, reinforcing the assurance that He is always near. As we become more mindful of His presence, we begin to notice the myriad ways He supports and guides us, even in the smallest details of our day. Embracing God's plan with confidence. Trusting in God's presence also means having faith in His divine plan for our lives. As stated in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This assurance encourages us to relinquish our anxieties and place our trust in God's perfect timing and purpose. By doing so, we can navigate life's uncertainties with confidence, knowing that He is orchestrating everything for our ultimate good. Encouragement to seek His presence. If you ever feel isolated or overwhelmed, remember that God's presence is a refuge readily available to you. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and reach out to Him through prayer or reflection. Share your burdens, express your gratitude, and open your heart to His guidance. By inviting God into your daily experiences, you'll find renewed strength, joy, and a sense of purpose that propels you forward. Conclusion. Embracing the reality of God's constant presence can profoundly impact your life. It offers a source of unwavering support, boundless joy, and the courage to face any challenge. By fostering a deep connection with the divine, you can transform moments of fear into opportunities for faith and turn uncertainties into avenues of trust. Remember, you are never alone. God is with you, now and always. In the journey of life, fear and doubt often emerge as formidable obstacles, hindering our progress and clouding our sense of purpose. These emotions can paralyze us, preventing us from seizing opportunities and fully embracing the abundant life that God intends for us. However, by anchoring ourselves in faith and leaning on divine promises, we can transform fear into courage and doubt into unwavering trust. Understanding the nature of fear and doubt. Fear is a natural human response to perceived threats, while doubt arises when we question our abilities or the certainty of outcomes. While these emotions are inherently human, they can become detrimental when they dominate our thoughts and actions, leading to stagnation and missed opportunities. Recognizing that fear and doubt are not from God is the first step toward overcoming them. As stated in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Embracing faith as the antidote. Faith serves as the counterforce to fear and doubt. It is the assurance in things hoped for and the conviction in things unseen. By cultivating a deep, personal relationship with God, we reinforce our trust in His plan and His timing. This trust empowers us to face uncertainties with confidence, knowing that we are supported by a divine presence that transcends any earthly challenge. As Isaiah 41 verse 10 reminds us, "So do not fear. For I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Practical steps to overcome fear and doubt. 1. Engage in regular prayer and meditation. Communicating with God through prayer provides comfort and clarity. Meditation on His Word allows His promises to permeate our hearts. Replacing anxiety with peace. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." 2. Immerse yourself in Scripture. The Bible is replete with assurances of God's faithfulness. Regular study of Scripture fortifies our minds against fear and doubt. Memorizing and reflecting on verses such as Psalm 56 verse 3, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you," can serve as a powerful reminder of God's unwavering support. 3. Surround yourself with a faith community. Engaging with fellow believers provides encouragement and accountability. Sharing experiences and testimonies of overcoming fear can inspire and uplift. As Proverbs 27 verse 17 states, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." 4. Take incremental steps of faith. Facing fears gradually by stepping out of your comfort zone in small ways can build confidence. Each act of courage reinforces the truth that with God, all things are possible. Reflect on the words of Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Embracing a life of courage and confidence. Transitioning from a mindset dominated by fear and doubt to one anchored in faith is a transformative journey. It requires intentionality, perseverance, and a reliance on God's promises. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to act in spite of it, trusting that God is with you every step of the way. As you embark on this path, be encouraged by the words of Jesus in John 14 verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." Embrace the peace that comes from trusting in God's perfect love, and let it propel you toward a life filled with purpose, joy, and unwavering confidence. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. God's presence is a constant source of strength and guidance. By leaning into your faith and trusting in His promises, you can overcome fear and doubt, stepping boldly into the abundant life He has prepared for you. In the journey of life, fear and doubt often emerge as formidable obstacles, hindering our progress and clouding our sense of purpose. These emotions can paralyze us, preventing us from seizing opportunities and fully embracing the abundant life that God intends for us. However, by anchoring ourselves in faith and leaning on divine promises, we can transform fear into courage and doubt into unwavering trust. Understanding the nature of fear and doubt. Fear is a natural human response to perceived threats, while doubt arises when we question our abilities or the certainty of outcomes. While these emotions are inherently human, they can become detrimental when they dominate our thoughts and actions, leading to stagnation and missed opportunities. Recognizing that fear and doubt are not from God is the first step toward overcoming them. As stated in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Embracing faith as the antidote. Faith serves as the counterforce to fear and doubt. It is the assurance in things hoped for and the conviction in things unseen. By cultivating a deep, personal relationship with God, we reinforce our trust in His plan and His timing. This trust empowers us to face uncertainties with confidence, knowing that we are supported by a divine presence that transcends any earthly challenge. As Isaiah 41 verse 10 reminds us, "So do not fear. For I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Practical steps to overcome fear and doubt. 1. Engage in regular prayer and meditation. Communicating with God through prayer provides comfort and clarity. Meditation on His Word allows His promises to permeate our hearts. Replacing anxiety with peace. Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." 2. Immerse yourself in Scripture. The Bible is replete with assurances of God's faithfulness. Regular study of Scripture fortifies our minds against fear and doubt. Memorizing and reflecting on verses such as Psalm 56 verse 3, "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you," can serve as a powerful reminder of God's unwavering support. 3. Surround yourself with a faith community. Engaging with fellow believers provides encouragement and accountability. Sharing experiences and testimonies of overcoming fear can inspire and uplift. As Proverbs 27 verse 17 states, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." 4. Take incremental steps of faith. Facing fears gradually by stepping out of your comfort zone in small ways can build confidence. Each act of courage reinforces the truth that with God, all things are possible. Reflect on the words of Deuteronomy 31 verse 6, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Embracing a life of courage and confidence. Transitioning from a mindset dominated by fear and doubt to one anchored in faith is a transformative journey. It requires intentionality, perseverance, and a reliance on God's promises. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to act in spite of it, trusting that God is with you every step of the way. As you embark on this path, be encouraged by the words of Jesus in John 14 verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." Embrace the peace that comes from trusting in God's perfect love, and let it propel you toward a life filled with purpose, joy, and unwavering confidence. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. God's presence is a constant source of strength and guidance. By leaning into your faith and trusting in His promises, you can overcome fear and doubt, stepping boldly into the abundant life He has prepared for you. Gratitude is a game changer. It shifts your focus from what is missing in your life to what is already there. It takes your eyes off problems and places them on God's blessings. The truth is, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. So often, we get caught up in what we lack. We stress over what we do not have, and we forget the many things we do. But take a moment, breathe. Look around you. The fact that you woke up this morning, that you have air in your lungs, that you have a God who loves you unconditionally, these are all blessings. God does not ask you to be grateful only when things go right. He asks you to be grateful even in trials. Why? Because gratitude opens doors. It shifts your mindset from worry to faith, from fear to peace. It reminds you that even in hardship, God is still good. No matter what you are going through, find something to thank God for today. Watch how your heart transforms, how your faith strengthens, and how God moves in your life in ways you never expected. Gratitude is the key to joy, peace, and supernatural blessings. The same Jesus who calmed the storm back then is the same Jesus who can calm the storm in your life today. No matter what you are facing, do not let fear take over. Keep your eyes on Him. The waves may rise, the winds may blow, but with God in your boat, you will never sink. In life, waiting can be one of the hardest things to do. You pray, you hope, you do everything right, but still, it feels like nothing is changing. It's easy to become discouraged, to wonder if God has forgotten about you. But hear this loud and clear: God has not forgotten you. His timing is perfect. And your breakthrough is coming. God does not operate on our timeline. He sees the full picture when we only see a small part. What may feel like a delay is actually divine preparation. He is not denying your prayers, He is aligning things so that when your blessing arrives, it is greater than anything you could have imagined. Think about a farmer planting seeds. The moment the seed is in the ground, it begins the process of growth, but the farmer does not see results immediately. Just because you don't see the blessing yet does not mean it is not growing beneath the surface. Many people in the Bible had to wait for their promises to be fulfilled. Abraham waited 25 years for his promised son. Joseph waited years in prison before stepping into his destiny. Moses waited decades before leading God's people to freedom. If they had given up during their waiting season, they would have missed the incredible miracles God had in store for them. Your waiting is not wasted. God is strengthening you, shaping you, and preparing you for something amazing. Do not let discouragement steal your faith. The enemy wants you to believe that your prayers are unheard, that God is silent, that nothing will change. But that is a lie. God is always working behind the scenes. He is preparing opportunities, opening doors, and removing obstacles you don't even know exist. If you feel like you have been waiting too long, remind yourself of this truth: God's timing is always better than our own. Imagine if you received a blessing before you were ready to handle it. It could slip right through your hands. But when God's time is right, everything will align perfectly. You won't have to force it. The blessing will come naturally, effortlessly, beautifully. During your waiting season, focus on preparing, not just waiting. If you are believing for a new job, develop your skills. If you are praying for a financial breakthrough, learn to manage what you have wisely. If you are hoping for a relationship, work on being the best version of yourself. Faith is not just about waiting, it's about preparing in expectation of what God is about to do. You may not understand why things are taking so long, but trust that God knows what He is doing. What He has for you is worth the wait. Your story is not over. The blessing is on its way, and when it comes, it will be bigger, better, and more fulfilling than you ever imagined. So do not give up now. Keep praying, keep believing, keep moving forward. Your miracle is closer than you think. What God has promised, He will fulfill. Trust in Him. Stay faithful. Keep your hope alive. Because when the right time comes, everything will fall into place, and you will look back and see that God's timing was perfect all along. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful and transformative acts you can embrace. It is not about excusing the wrongdoing or pretending the pain never happened. It is about setting yourself free from the burden that weighs on your soul. Holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to suffer. But when you forgive, you are the one who finds healing, peace, and restoration. Many people struggle with forgiveness because they believe it means letting someone off the hook. But in reality, forgiveness does not mean you condone what was done to you. It does not mean forgetting or allowing someone to hurt you again. It means you are choosing to no longer let the pain control your life. When you forgive, you hand over the hurt to God and allow Him to bring justice in His perfect way. Think about Jesus on the cross. He was mocked, betrayed, beaten, and crucified by the very people He came to save. Yet, in His final moments, He said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." If Jesus, the Son of God, could forgive His enemies in the midst of His suffering, how much more can we choose to forgive those who have hurt us? Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. It takes incredible courage to say, "I will not allow bitterness to control me. I choose to release this pain to God." The enemy wants you to hold on to anger, to keep reliving the hurt, and to dwell in bitterness. Why? Because he knows that unforgiveness blocks your blessings. It builds walls around your heart, preventing love, joy, and peace from fully entering your life. But when you choose forgiveness, you break those chains. You allow God's healing power to flow into your heart. You give yourself the freedom to move forward, unshackled by the past. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. You may look back at your mistakes, your failures, and your regrets, thinking, "How could I have done that? Why did I make that choice?" But listen closely. God has already forgiven you. If He, in His infinite mercy, does not hold your past against you, why should you? Do not let guilt and shame define you. You are not your mistakes. You are a child of God, redeemed by His grace. Forgiveness also extends to those around you, your family, your friends, even strangers who may have wronged you. When you carry unforgiveness, you carry unnecessary weight. Imagine walking up a mountain with a backpack full of heavy rocks. Every rock represents a grudge, a past hurt, or a painful memory. The higher you try to climb, the heavier it becomes. But the moment you choose to forgive, you start dropping those rocks. You feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. Today, God is asking you to let go. To forgive not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. He is inviting you to experience the joy that comes with a heart unburdened by resentment. So take a deep breath. Say a prayer. Release the pain, the anger, and the hurt. Let it go into God's hands, and watch as He replaces it with love, healing, and joy. Your heart was meant to be free, and through forgiveness, you will step into a new season of blessings, peace, and divine favor. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles that stands between us and the life God has planned for us. It whispers doubts, magnifies challenges, and convinces us that we are not strong enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. But fear is a liar. It is not from God, and it has no place in your life. Today, you have the power to break free from fear and step into faith. Think about the times in your life when fear held you back. Maybe you hesitated to take an opportunity, speak up for yourself, or go after a dream because you were afraid of failure or rejection. But what if you had trusted God completely? What if you had believed that He was guiding you, protecting you, and working everything out for your good? What if, instead of saying, "What if I fail," you said, "What if I succeed?" The truth is, God did not give you a spirit of fear. His word says in 2 Timothy 1 verse 7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." Fear is a tool of the enemy, used to paralyze you and keep you from living your purpose. But you are not a prisoner to fear. You are a child of God, created with purpose, filled with strength, and backed by divine power. Think of the great heroes of faith in the Bible. Moses was afraid to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, yet God used him to perform miracles. David could have been terrified of Goliath, but instead, He faced his giant with confidence. Even Jesus, in his humanity, felt anguish before the cross, but he surrendered to God's plan and overcame. If God empowered them to rise above their fears, He will do the same for you. Right now, whatever fear is holding you back, surrender it to God. Maybe it's fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of what others think, or even fear of stepping outside your comfort zone. But remember, God goes before you. He walks with you. He will never let you fall. The very thing that seems scary today may be the very thing that leads you to your breakthrough. Fear is a thief. It steals joy, peace, and opportunities. But faith restores, empowers, and sets you free. When you choose faith over fear, you unlock a new level of confidence, courage, and purpose. You begin to see yourself the way God sees you, strong, capable, victorious. So today, make a decision. Choose to trust in God's promises. Choose to silence the voice of fear and listen to the voice of truth. Choose to step forward boldly, knowing that God is with you. The next time fear tries to whisper, remind yourself who you are. Say it out loud, I am not afraid, because God is with me. I am strong, I am courageous, and I am walking in faith. This is your moment to break free. No more hesitation. No more fear. You are stepping into a life filled with faith, joy, and victory. God is holding your hand, leading you forward. Trust Him. Take a deep breath, and walk boldly into the future He has prepared for you. You are ready. You are fearless. And your best days are ahead. Have you ever found yourself asking, God, what is my purpose? Am I on the right path? Life can sometimes feel like a maze, filled with uncertainty, detours, and moments of doubt. You may have tried to make things work on your own, only to feel lost, frustrated, and discouraged. But here's the truth, God has a plan for your life, and it is greater than anything you can imagine. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reminds us of God's promise. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Even when things don't go as expected, God is still in control. Every closed door, every unexpected challenge, and every delay is part of His divine plan. Nothing in your life is wasted. Every experience, good or bad, is shaping you, preparing you for something greater. Think about the moments when things didn't go your way. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, a relationship ended, or an opportunity slipped away. At the time, it felt like failure. But looking back, you can see how God was protecting you, guiding you towards something better. Sometimes, what we see as rejection is actually God's redirection. If you're in a season of waiting, don't lose hope. Waiting is not wasted time, it is preparation. God is strengthening you, refining you, and positioning you for your breakthrough. You may not understand it now, but trust that God sees the bigger picture. He knows what's ahead, and He is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. God's timing is perfect. You may feel like you're behind, like you should have accomplished more by now, but you are exactly where you need to be. God is never late. He is aligning the right opportunities, people, and blessings for you. So, how do you trust God's plan when things feel uncertain? You surrender. Instead of stressing over what you can't control, let go and let God. Release the fear, the worry, and the pressure to figure it all out on your own. Take a deep breath and trust that God is leading you. Imagine what your life would look like if you fully trusted God's plan. Imagine waking up each day with peace, knowing that you are on the right path. Imagine living with confidence, knowing that every step is guided by His wisdom. Imagine embracing each challenge as an opportunity to grow, rather than something to fear. That kind of freedom is possible when you put your faith in God. God's plan for you is good. It is filled with purpose, joy, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. Even when the road is unclear, keep walking in faith. God is with you every step of the way. So today, declare it over your life. God, I trust you. I trust your plan, your timing, and your promises. I may not see the full picture, but I know you are leading me towards something amazing. I choose faith over fear. I choose peace over worry. I know you have great things in store for me. Your breakthrough is coming. Your prayers are being heard. Your future is bright. Stay faithful. Keep trusting, and watch as God's incredible plan unfolds in your life. Prayer is a profound and transformative practice that serves as a conduit between humanity and the divine. It is through prayer that individuals open their hearts to God, seeking guidance, solace, and strength. This sacred dialogue is not merely a ritualistic act but a dynamic interaction that fosters a deep, personal relationship with the Creator. The essence of prayer. At its core, prayer is an intimate conversation with God. It transcends the recitation of words, delving into the genuine expression of one's innermost thoughts and emotions. Through prayer, individuals lay bare their souls, sharing their joys, sorrows, hopes, and fears. This openness cultivates a profound sense of connection and trust in God's unwavering presence. Prayer as a source of strength. Life is replete with challenges that can, at times, feel insurmountable. In these moments, prayer serves as a wellspring of strength and resilience. By turning to God in prayer, individuals find the courage to face adversity, drawing upon divine support to navigate through trials. This reliance on prayer fosters a sense of empowerment, reminding believers that they are never alone in their struggles. The transformative power of prayer. Engaging in regular prayer has the potential to transform one's life profoundly. It encourages self-reflection, leading to personal growth and a heightened awareness of one's purpose. Through prayer, individuals gain clarity and insight, enabling them to make decisions aligned with their faith and values. This transformative journey is a testament to the power of prayer in shaping one's character and destiny. Prayer as a means of intercession. Beyond personal petitions, prayer serves as a powerful tool for intercession on behalf of others. By praying for friends, family, and even strangers, individuals participate in a collective expression of compassion and empathy. This selfless act of intercession fosters a sense of community and solidarity, reinforcing the belief in the interconnectedness of all humanity. The role of faith in prayer. Faith is the cornerstone of effective prayer. It is through unwavering belief in God's love and wisdom that individuals approach prayer with confidence and hope. This faith assures believers that their prayers are heard and that God, in His infinite wisdom, will respond in the manner that best serves their highest good. This trust in divine providence brings peace and reassurance, even when outcomes differ from personal expectations. Incorporating prayer into daily life. To fully experience the benefits of prayer, it is essential to integrate it into daily life. Establishing regular times for prayer fosters a consistent and enriching spiritual practice. Whether through structured prayers, meditation, or spontaneous conversations with God, making prayer a daily habit nurtures one's spiritual well-being and fortifies the connection to the divine. Encouragement to embrace prayer. Embracing prayer is an invitation to embark on a journey of spiritual enrichment and personal growth. It is a practice that offers comfort in times of distress, gratitude in moments of joy, and guidance in periods of uncertainty. By opening one's heart to God through prayer, individuals can experience a profound transformation, leading to a life imbued with purpose, peace, and unwavering faith. In conclusion, Prayer is a powerful and transformative practice that nurtures the soul and strengthens the bond between humanity and the divine. By embracing prayer with sincerity and faith, individuals can navigate life's challenges with resilience, find solace in times of sorrow, and rejoice in moments of happiness, all while deepening their relationship with God. Gratitude is a transformative force that can profoundly impact our lives, especially when we consciously cultivate it. Embracing gratitude allows us to recognize and appreciate the myriad blessings we encounter daily, fostering a sense of contentment and joy. This practice not only enhances our personal well-being but also strengthens our relationships and deepens our spiritual connection. Recognizing daily blessings. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to overlook the simple joys that surround us. However, by intentionally focusing on these moments, we can shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance. As highlighted in the article, The Power of Gratitude, From People Need Jesus, gratitude and contentment are intertwined, each nurturing the other. When we pause to acknowledge the warmth of the sun, the melody of birdsong, or the kindness of a stranger, we begin to see God's hand in every facet of our existence. This awareness fosters a profound sense of peace and fulfillment, reminding us that even amidst challenges, there is much to be thankful for. Strengthening relationships through appreciation. Expressing gratitude extends beyond our personal reflections. It plays a pivotal role in nurturing our relationships. When we take the time to thank others for their contributions, support, or simply their presence in our lives, we reinforce bonds and cultivate a culture of appreciation. This practice aligns with the teachings found in Gratitude and Grace, a believer's perspective on being thankful, which emphasizes that recognizing and expressing thanks for the goodness around us is a natural response to God's benevolence. By acknowledging the efforts and kindness of those around us, we not only uplift them but also enrich our own lives with deeper connections and mutual respect. Deepening spiritual connection. Gratitude is a cornerstone of many spiritual traditions, serving as a conduit for a deeper relationship with the divine. In Christianity, for instance, expressing thanks is not merely a reaction to receiving blessings but a continuous practice that aligns believers with God's will. As noted in The Power of Gratitude by Mt. Bethel Church, the Apostle Paul encourages believers to give thanks in all circumstances, highlighting that gratitude is integral to Christ's plan for us. Engaging in regular prayers of thanksgiving, participating in communal worship, and reflecting on God's grace are ways to cultivate a grateful heart. This ongoing practice not only honors the Creator but also opens our hearts to receive and recognize His continuous presence and guidance in our lives. Transforming challenges into opportunities. Life is replete with challenges, but a grateful mindset can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. By viewing difficulties through the lens of gratitude, we can uncover lessons and develop resilience. The article, The Healing Power of Gratitude, from Passion of Christ suggests that spiritual transformation is facilitated by moments of gratitude, illuminating our hearts and minds with an appreciation of God's providence. Embracing gratitude during trying times enables us to find meaning in adversity, fostering a spirit of perseverance and hope. This perspective empowers us to navigate life's storms with grace, knowing that each experience contributes to our personal and spiritual development. Cultivating a grateful heart. Developing a habit of gratitude requires intentionality and practice. One effective method is maintaining a gratitude journal, where we regularly record the blessings and positive experiences we encounter. This practice encourages mindfulness and helps shift our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. Additionally, engaging in acts of kindness, offering prayers of thanks, and meditating on scriptures that emphasize gratitude can reinforce this mindset. As we consistently practice gratitude, it becomes an intrinsic part of our character, influencing our thoughts, actions, and interactions with others. The ripple effect of gratitude. The impact of gratitude extends beyond personal transformation. It has a ripple effect that can influence our communities and society at large. A grateful individual often exudes positivity, inspiring others to adopt a similar outlook. This collective embrace of gratitude can lead to a more compassionate and cohesive community. As noted in The Power of Gratitude in a Christian's Life, by Life Springs Christian Church, practicing gratitude can transform our minds and spirits, leading to a more positive and joyful outlook on life. By embodying gratitude, we contribute to an environment where appreciation and kindness are prevalent, fostering a culture that reflects the love and grace we receive from God. In conclusion, embracing gratitude is a powerful practice that enriches our lives on multiple levels. By recognizing daily blessings, expressing appreciation, deepening our spiritual connections, transforming challenges, and fostering a grateful heart, we align ourselves with a life of joy, contentment, and purpose. As we cultivate gratitude, we not only enhance our own well-being but also radiate positivity to those around us, creating a ripple effect of grace and thankfulness. I understand you're seeking a detailed and emotionally uplifting 550-word expansion on Idea 13 from your sample essay and summary. However, without access to the specific content of Idea 13, I can provide a general example on the theme of the power of faith and trust in God. If you can share the specific details or main points of Idea 13, I'd be happy to tailor the content accordingly. The power of faith and trust in God. In the journey of life, we often encounter challenges that test our resolve and resilience. During these moments, faith and trust in God become our guiding lights, illuminating the path ahead. Embracing faith isn't merely about adhering to religious doctrines, it's about fostering a profound, personal relationship with the divine, one that offers solace, strength, and unwavering hope. Embracing faith amidst adversity. Life's unpredictability can sometimes lead to feelings of uncertainty and fear. However, it's essential to remember that these very challenges provide opportunities to deepen our faith. As stated in Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This passage encourages us to relinquish our anxieties and place our trust entirely in God's plan, even when the road ahead seems unclear. Faith as a source of strength. Faith serves as a wellspring of strength, empowering us to face adversities with courage and determination. By trusting in God's wisdom, we acknowledge that we are not alone in our struggles. This trust fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate life's storms with a sense of peace and purpose. As highlighted in Psalm 31 verse 24. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Such scriptures remind us that our strength is fortified through our hope and trust in the divine. The transformative power of trust. Trusting in God has the power to transform our lives profoundly. It shifts our focus from our limitations to God's infinite possibilities. This transformation is not about passive acceptance but an active choice to believe in a higher purpose and plan. As we place our trust in God, we begin to experience a sense of liberation from the burdens of worry and fear, allowing us to live more fully and joyfully. Real-life testimonies of faith. Countless individuals have experienced the transformative power of faith in their lives. For instance, Savannah Guthrie, a renowned journalist, has openly shared how her faith has been a cornerstone in her personal and professional journey. In an interview, she reflected on her faith, stating that it provides her with strength and guidance, especially during challenging times. Such testimonies serve as powerful reminders of how trust in God can lead to profound personal growth and fulfillment. Encouragement to deepen your faith. If you find yourself wavering in faith, take heart. It's natural to have moments of doubt, but these can serve as catalysts for deeper spiritual exploration. Engage with sacred texts, immerse yourself in prayer or meditation, and seek a community that supports your spiritual growth. Remember, as stated in Isaiah 41 verse 10, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God." This assurance underscores that you are never alone on this journey. Conclusion. Embracing faith and trust in God is a transformative journey that empowers us to face life's challenges with resilience and hope. By placing our trust in the divine, we open ourselves to a life enriched with purpose, strength, and unwavering joy. Let your faith be the anchor that steadies you, the light that guides you, and the force that propels you toward a fulfilling and purposeful life. In 2025, the teachings of God remain profoundly relevant, offering guidance and solace amidst modern challenges. Embracing these teachings encourages us to engage in continuous rejoicing, prayer, and gratitude, as highlighted in 1 Thessalonians 5 verses 16 to 17. This practice fosters resilience and a positive outlook, enabling us to navigate uncertainties with faith and hope. Additionally, understanding the progressive nature of revelation and interpreting biblical lessons through a contemporary lens allows us to apply ancient wisdom to current issues effectively. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we cultivate a deeper spiritual connection and a more purposeful existence.